Hi everybody, we've had a fairly relaxing day today. Well, I have. Wendy's been doing a lot of gardening, empty out, planting boxes and all sorts. But we've done a little bit of housework, changing the bed sheets and stuff like that. My job is to put the bed sheets back on because we have a bed that goes transverse across the back of the caravan, and the sheets are always difficult to tuck in down the back ends and so on, so I get that job. Do that by myself. It's much easier to stretch them over myself. So right, but while I was doing that, I noticed that there was a bit of a problem with the wall just behind this bit here where the bed is. So the bed is here and goes across the caravan, but I noticed a bit of a problem. It's like the wallpaper's bubbling. Anyway, that worried me a lot and I started to investigate. Now, some of you, if you've been watching for a long time, might remember last year, while we were either driving along or parked in, I think it might have been Warwick Services or somewhere like that. We were parked up in a caravan car park at a service station, and when we got back to the caravan, I noticed that that bit of the awning rail just there was all crumpled in. So either we had hit a tree while we were driving down the road, or something had gone into us. I think it's more likely that probably I hit a tree as I was going past, because we've been going down some pretty narrow country lanes. Anyway, the awning rail was sort of all crashed in. Not a problem, because we didn't have an awning, and we never really put one up while we were travelling around, so didn't need it. But when we got this awning that I'm standing in right now, I straightened the awning rail out, and it was all fine. So the insurance for the caravan at the time of the accident wouldn't have covered that anyway. So because it's like a £250 excess, and the caravan repair shop said, well, it's 250 quid-ish to repair it. So I sort of thought, well, I haven't got an awning, so I'm not going to have it done. So I didn't bother. Anyway, probably wish I had it done, because and let me take you a bit further over there now. You can see this bit of the awning is damaged, but I've straightened it out to get the awning through, and that's fine. But you'll see this, it looks like a decorative strip. It isn't a decorative strip, it's actually part of the top section. So it looks like a decorative strip, but it isn't. It's part of the top section. It doesn't go, well, it might go, actually be part of the roof. But if we look closely, this bit is flexing in and out. And guess what? So this bit of the wall on the inside is where all the wallpaper's bubbling, and I reckon that damp or wet water has been getting in through that seal and ruining the inside of the caravan wall. Let me show you the inside. So you'll see sheet's just gone on. Hopefully Wendy won't tell me off for getting it not completely straight. I'll have to straighten it out a bit. But over here you will see the back wall. That all looks sort of fine. It's a mottled creamy colour, but over here that's supposed to look the same, but it is very bubbly and almost looks like there's a sort of surface mould on it. But all of that starts from about where that shelf starts, which is at this level And if we come and have a look outside, directly in line with that, what looked like a decorative strip, but actually connects the roof to the main body of the Caravan. So as the Caravan now looks like it's coming apart, I've got to do something about that. I'm hoping that I can contact my old insurers from last year, which was our first year of insurance, and say to them, look, this damage happened way back when, and I've actually got a video of it, of me saying about it, so I can find out near enough the date it happened and tell them why I didn't report it to them, and fingers crossed they will allow some sort of claim. And I'm really hoping that I'm torn. I'm hoping they allow a claim, and then I'm hoping the claim doesn't go so far as to say the Caravan's a write-off, like beyond economical repair. You know, it's like getting a bit of damage to your home. This is our home, and then for your insurance company to say, yeah, we're just going to pull it down and get you another one. Nowhere else will be quite the same if we have to change it. So wish me luck on the insurance front. If anybody out there knows about insurance claims and exclusions, because you know, I think they're going to say, well, you didn't report it, you're coming back to us, you're not insured with us now, so tough, we're not paying out. If that is the case, I think what I'll have to do, and I think what I'll have to do anyway, is I'll have to put a bit of clear sealant across there, bit of and I've got loads of sealant stuff, but for the repair, if I go for the repair, and I probably think I should, at least investigate what is behind or between the outside and the inside bubbling. I think I should at least investigate that. That's going to mean me taking out those two cupboards, detaching the inside wall board, which might mean me actually taking the bed out. It's quite a major piece of work, because you know, there's a cupboard underneath there that goes underneath the bed, and I'm not quite sure how far the internal wall board goes down. But if that is the case, and I do investigate that and find out there's damage inside, I guess it might be quite an easy repair, really, once you get all the bits out and then get a bit of maybe decent plywood to whack on there and wallpaper over, and put some more some new insulation in, because I think probably between the outside aluminium shell and the inside board will be a thin layer of insulation. I think yeah, I think it's about maybe 2-3 inches of, I think, polystyrene type insulation. So once you get to it, I think it's going to be pretty easy to fix up and get all sealed and weather tight again. But I'm going to seal it up with a bit of clear sealant across that bit there. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully the insurance company will pay me out. Maybe, you know, maybe it's £1,000 to get it into a repair shop, but that's going to be a nightmare. I mean, where will we live? Any ideas about that? Maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll rent another, or buy another cheapy Caravan while we're. I have no idea what we'll do. It's a problem that's just come up in the last 15 minutes. while I was making the bed, but actually the problem's been there and we've not noticed it for, well, the last 6-7 months. How could we not have noticed it? I don't know. We have a TV that swings down from underneath that cupboard. It's usually down, and I put it up. I think that's why I noticed it, because I pushed the TV up. Usually all in dark shadow, that bit back there. But anyway, that's our news for today. Exciting news, because I'm pretty excited about it. Not in a good way, but there you go. Anyway, any ideas on how difficult or easy that might be to get done, or if you know about costs for caravan repairs, or what's in there, or thereabouts, let me know in the comments below. And if you're watching and you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to consider subscribing to make sure that you see how we get on with all of that stuff and all of our other caravan adventures. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.